got to make up the full 1.5. Zach is absolutely crushing it right now. He knows what he's got to make up, and he's going to do his darndest to get there. Bell got a little bit of foot down action, but I think Garris just made the margin. And Zach Garris, indeed, Hunter Bell to the small final. Zach Garris just trumped that 1.5 that he gave Mr. Bell. The other half of the piece of the puzzle right here, this is Philip Steele and Logan Pringle. Pringle on the red, Steele on the blue. Pringle looks like a man possessed out there. Steele's got 1.5 seconds in his pocket. Pringle's got his work to do. It's going to be close. Pringle going to take the heat. The question is, does he have 1.5? And the clock's going to tell me 1.08. Nice run by Mr. Logan Pringle, but it's not going to be enough. Philip Steele going to the championship round. Mr. Pringle's going to see Mr. Bell. This is Dave Mock and Dakota Norton. And Mock bending my ear heavily about the fairness of this heat. Did the best we could, Dave. We are going to prize you guys out separately. So by virtue of the 1.5, Dakota Norton moving on, Mock to the small final. Oh, and more dust up top. Can that be again? Is that Joe Burkell again? He just loves the dirt here at Wisp. And it looks like he's holding his arm. Can we get a check on him? I want to give a shout out to these ski patrol guys volunteering their time today to help us out, make sure everybody's okay. Meanwhile, Jason Beckley going to grab the heat and going to get the transfer. 1.29. Engelberger just trying to keep Stone in check into the Daytona turns. It's Engelberger with the advantage. Here comes Stone. Got a turn 4, turn 5. Little turn down action to the double. Oh, and Bell. Oh, Bell almost saved it. Little two-wheel drift, put the foot down, but just couldn't quite hang on. Something out now. He needs 1.4. Mock hammering to the line. Burkell right behind him in the margin. 0.88, not going to be enough. Joe Burkell, your bronze medalist. Here's our final. Dakota Norton, Jason Beckley. Norton on the blue, Beckley on the red. Beckley putting the hammer down. He might have a something here on top of Norton coming out of turn 6. Norton by maybe a bike. Beckley on the inside. Beckley is slaying the bottom of this track. And here comes Norton coming to the finish line side by side. It's going to be Beckley with the heat, but not going to be enough to take the win away from Norton, who had the 1.5. Wow. Coming down the pipe, here we go. Juniors, small final, fought Frazier. And it's fought on the red, Frazier on the blue. Frazier's got 1.5. Fought into the Daytona turn. Fought, looking faster here at the bottom of the track. Frazier just needs to keep him in 1.5. Faught's going to hit the line first. Frazier second. Time differential 1.57. That's a 1.5. That's a dead heat. That means Fought going to be the number 3 spot on the box. Piccanati and Bongard. This is the second half of our final, the championship round for our juniors. Piccanati's got 1.4 seconds. This guy's been salivating about this win. He's been talking about it for months now. Piccanati, Dad Jason out here. Where you at, Jason? Evan trying to land on the top spot of the box. Cowbells are flying. Evan Piccanati, he's going to get the heat. He's got the heat and the 1.5. Evan Piccanati's going to be your champion. Cat 2 open mixed bag of stuff here today. We got Shelton and Stone. Shelton's got 0.44 advantage. Stone, the bicycle escape ride out of Frederick, Maryland, and Stone looks like he's making up some ground. He needs 0.44. I think it's going to be right there. In and out of the final turn, it's going to be Stone. I'm going to say he might have got it. 1.34, RJ Stone, your silver medalist. Finals. Part 2, Cat 2 open mixed bag. We got Olsen with a 1.5 over Engelberger. And it's Olsen on the blue, Engelberger on the red. Engelberger charging real hard out there. Up and over the double. In and out of turn 6. Engelberger's got about a bike. About a bike over Olsen. He needs 1.5. Hitting the final turn. Engelberger going to get the heat win. Don't think it's going to be enough to grab the 1.5. Not enough. All right, small final, part 2, Cat 2, 40 plus. We got Jamie Jones, Anthony Jefferson. Jefferson needs 0.21. Jones is on the red, Jefferson on the blue. Elizabeth down here shouting her face off. Jones getting bucked over the double. Here comes Jefferson trying to make up some ground. Jones, Jefferson. It looks like Jamie Jones on the outside. Anthony Jefferson, just not enough gas in the tank of the land missile. Jamie Jones taking home the bronze. All right, somebody needs to buy Scott Burritt a license because the bag of sand he's toting around them back pockets has got awfully heavy down here as he's being heckled by Scott Haberer. Let's go, Burritt. It's Burritt and Bowers, the battle of the bees. Burritt on the blue, Bauer on the red. And Scott Burritt coming out of turn 4. He might have about a bike over Bauer. But here comes Bauer. Bauer to bike doctor ride. Up and through the double section. One guy taking to the air, the other guy keeping it on the ground. Side by side at a turn 6. Pretty even indicator. Here comes Bauer. Here comes Burritt. Burritt, Bauer. It's Bauer going to get the heat. Burritt. 0.85. Scott Burritt hanging on for the gold medal. All right, looks like this is our last race of the day. Cat 3 final. We got Scamardi and Howell. It's the Italian Stallion versus best friend Denny. It's the Italian Stallion, best friend Denny. Who's it going to be? Check out the Italian Stallion on the inside. Oh, he gets a little high on the berm. Best friend Denny going to have a little bit of an advantage coming out. He needs 0.49. It's best friend Denny and Scamardi. 1 and 2. Denny, Scamardi, 0.49 is the margin. 0.6. Howell's going to take it. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes Mid-Atlantic Cup Slalom Series number 2. That one's in the books.